knowing exactly what you're doing, knowing what to say, having your marketing plan, your sales process in place, a beautiful client journey and an experience that you feel really excited about and that your clients love. That's not enough. You have to believe it. You have to have the right mindset in place that's going to enable you to go out confidently and say to people, I can help you. Here's how. Hello and welcome to the Value Whispering podcast. I'm your host, Melitta Campbell, the Value Whisperer and multi-award winning business coach. And on this show every week, I share with you the principles and practical steps behind the value whispering methodology. So value whispering is the art of getting to know your true value and your ideal clients on a really deep level so you can connect the two and then weave this value effortlessly and smoothly through every interaction you have, so you naturally stand apart from your competitors and feel aligned in everything you're doing. Position yourself as your dream client's ideal choice of service provider and create an impact that matters. Because I believe that that's why you started your business. It wasn't just to make the money. Of course, we want that. It wasn't just to keep yourself occupied and do work you love. It was to make a difference, to have that contribution to the world that you feel really proud of, to use your talents and experiences to help other people and to make a difference in their lives and start this beautiful ripple effect in the world. And the world needs that. It needs your expertise, your passion, your ability to make things better. But what I recognized when networking and meeting business owners and having conversations with other women who have started a business, particularly in the service field, and not just women, men too, was that the one thing holding them back more than anything else was their ability to communicate their value. The real benefit of working for them, what they really do for other people in a way that their dream clients would turn around and think, oh my gosh, that's what I need. Where have you been? Tell me more. Can I work with you? This is the response that we want from our clients. And I believe that value whispering can help you get that response, but in a really natural way. However, I have also learned from working with hundreds of businesses over the last few years that it isn't just as easy. I say easy lightly. I know it's not even easy, but it's not just as easy as having the perfect plan of knowing exactly what you're doing, knowing what to say, having your marketing plan, your sales process in place, a beautiful client journey and experience that you feel really excited about and that your clients love. That's not enough. You have to believe it. You have to have the right mindset in place that's going to enable you to go out confidently and say to people, I can help you. Here's how. And to have those sales conversations and feel comfortable saying a fair price and leaving that space for them to say, yeah, I can make this work, and not jumping in with a discount too soon. There are so many ways that our mindset holds us back, and often we're not even aware of it. I remember one of the first books that I read on mindset was, and it had the best title because it was exactly how I was feeling at the moment. Maybe you can relate. I know what to do, so why aren't I doing it? What a brilliant title. And that was exactly how I felt. Yeah, I know what to do. I have this perfect plan. So why aren't I doing it? Why doesn't it feel comfortable? Why aren't I consistently putting this plan into practice when I know what to do? I even know I can do it. Sometimes I feel like a little bit wobbly, but I know in theory I can do all of this. So why aren't I doing it? And just like the author Nick Hall explains in that book, there is no one simple thing. We hold ourselves back for a myriad of reasons. Sometimes it's our lack of energy, or we're tired, we don't have the right healthy habits in place, we're not nourished in the right way. Maybe it's that we are not feeling in a place of personal power that we can make this happen, even though we started our business. So in doing so, we're already proving to ourselves that we believe we have something to share, we have something valuable to bring to the world. In the process of building that, comparing ourselves to other people, all of these doubts have set in. The fact that we started our business and we weren't profitable and having clients from day 1 or 2, when that happens, and nobody really has clients from day 1 or 2, then it leaves that space for overthinking, procrastination, doubt, all of these things to seep in, the fear. And we start to move into a very different space and hold ourselves back. So there are just so many reasons. And I have learned over time that our mindset can really help with this. And by mindset, I don't just mean the way we think, and that is a huge thing, because what we think impacts how we feel, and how we feel about the situation impacts what we do. And what we do, obviously, impacts our results. So to get different results, we have to change our thinking. And this is where the challenge comes in, because very often our thinking that's holding us back, we're not even aware that it is a fear. We're not aware that it is not true. We're not aware that this is a limiting belief, because often it's been with us so long, it doesn't feel like an excuse. It feels like it's real. This idea that we're not good enough, we don't have enough time, everyone else is much better than I am, I don't have the experience, no one is going to buy from me, no one will pay this amount. All of these things feel like the truth, but they're not. They're not. And when we can dig into and find these limiting beliefs, these thought patterns that are holding us back and aren't even truthful, we can start to rewrite those in a way that supports us. But beyond that, our mindset, as I bring it into the Value Whispering Blueprint, my core program, looks at our habits. What are those little things that we do every day that move us forward or hold us back or waste our time? Where is our energy coming from? Have we got the right habits in place to maintain our energy and our focus and our ability to get things done, and that build our belief, that build our capabilities and keep us plugged into everything that is possible for us and keep us thinking big instead of shrinking back and thinking small? What about our behaviors? And are we acting in alignment with our values? So these things that are important to us, these things that are meaningful, sometimes we're not acting in accordance with those because we think it should be done another way, or we've seen other people do something, or a coach at one point, or a neighbor, or someone from our network said, you should do it this way. And we did it that way. But even though it works for some people and it might have been perfect for them, it's not always right for us. We need to find our personal plan that feels right for us, that enables us to work in a way that showcases our talents and enables us to have that impact that we want to have, make that difference. So our mindset is so important. We cover mindset within the Value Whispering Blueprint, but I am doing something a little bit special this summer, and I wanted to share it with you here first, all about the Summer Business School. So over July and August, I have put together a program for you that is going to help you to root out those limiting beliefs, those negative emotions that you have that are holding you back, often without you even realizing it. So you can put more positive thoughts, behaviors, and patterns in place that are going to move you forward. We're going to look at how you can create the habits and behaviors that are going to support your success as you define it. There are no shoulds or musts in my approach to business or mindset. It's all personal. What works for me may not work for you. You have a different personality. You're in a different phase of life. You have a different product to offer. You have a different vision. You get your energy from different sources. You have a different client set. There are so many variables. I couldn't possibly tell you this is the one way to do things. This is the one way to think, and it's going to work for you. But what I can help you do through my frameworks is to find the right way for you, to dig deep, to take that time to reflect. And the summer is the perfect time to do this because we have a bit more space for reflection. We may be taking time to go down to the beach and swim in the lake, or take a bit more time out, have that mindful glass of rosé on the terrace, whatever your form of relaxation and switching off is over the summer, we have no space for this reflection. So it's a natural time to work on your mindset. So in the summer business school, I have these 5 modules I'm going to take you through. You're going to have this bite-sized learning and a workbook to help guide your thinking and explore what's meaningful for you, what will work for you, and to then reflect on that over the day. So you can fit the summer business school, the way I've designed it, in around your barbecues, your parties, your time out, your relaxation by the pool, your time with your kids, whatever you're doing this summer, you can fit this summer business school in. There are 5 modules. You have the July and August to do it, so you have plenty of time. Also, if you sign up early, you get the early bird pricing. So if you sign up before the 28th of June, you get the early bird pricing. Plus, you can start sooner. So you get even more time to work through the modules, to reflect. And I'll be hosting 4 live sessions over the summer period as well. These are completely optional. If you don't come to them, it won't impact the results you get. It's not going to have a negative consequence. But if you are able to come to those, obviously, then it's going to help because you can ask questions, you can share your reflections, you can share your aha moments and go deeper in that mindset as well. So if you are able to come, amazing, fabulous. If you can't, you will still get a whole heap of value from this program. I've also built in an action taker bonus. So if you follow the 5 modules and send me your reflection documents that you've done, so this is bringing everything together in one document at the end of each module, send me those documents. And then if you send me all 5 completed, then you will unlock a bonus one-to-one session with me where we'll go through those together and map out your next steps. What do your reflections actually mean to you? How can you start to put those into practice? And where appropriate and possible, I'll give you some additional tools or tasks or templates to help you move forward and embed that mindset and have that impact in your business and for your clients ultimately. So let me just take you through what we're going to cover in the summer school so you can start to see if it's something that will help you and that you feel, yeah, this is something that I would really like to work on. And I feel that mindset is ongoing work, really. You may have worked on your mindset in the past, but things creep in. Comparisonitis, procrastination, these limiting beliefs, they can creep in again if we don't consciously work on and manage our mindset consistently. So if it's been a little while, then this is definitely going to help you. So my plan is to help you to really avoid those cycles of self-doubt, overthinking, and procrastination. We all recognize this. We've all fallen into that trap from time to time, and they really drain your energy, keep you playing small, and we don't have time for that. We've got things to do. We've got a difference to make. We want to make ourselves feel proud and be out there and active and not start to feel disappointed by our lack of action in any way. So we want to get rid of all of that. I'm going to help you start to recognize your ability to turn the challenges that happen, the things that don't go according to plan, the things that go wrong, the things you may feel, oh my gosh, I've failed, to turn those challenges into powerful opportunities for learning and growth. Every experience is an opportunity for us to learn more about ourselves, what works in terms of how we make success happen. It's all part of the process. And working on your mindset, we were going to start helping you to see that failure paths the route to success. We have to mess up so we learn from those. We're never going to get it right first time, or very rarely. So we're going to get comfortable with failure, understanding that it's just information that's going to help us move forward and reach success as we define it. It's also going to help you to enjoy greater focus, energy, flow, and confidence. So there is nothing that's holding you back as you flow towards your goals, and you can feel really accomplished and feel proud of the work that you're doing. Working on your mindset is not just about becoming more positive, but it's more about becoming more resilient and really appreciative of your abilities, creating the right environment and habits and behaviors that support your vision, your success, your way of working. And this is what we're really going to help you do. So you can replace outdated limiting beliefs, build your business confidence and self-belief, create the habits and environment that support your success, understand your desires and goals. Because so often we're not terribly good at saying, this is what I want. And I'm going to help you to do that. This is what I want, and this is how I'm going to get it, and start to map out those next steps so you can really, as I say, step up into September and start to create your own rules of engagement and success. As I said, there is no one way as far as I'm concerned. And how I've made my business succeed for me is by finding my own way of doing it. Well, that's great that all of this works for you, but that doesn't feel comfortable for me. And finding the way that does, that feels comfortable, feels in alignment with who I am and my vision, but also gets results. And I'm going to help you do the same for yourself. And there is the option to have a VIP upgrade, which I am super excited about. So I've priced the Summer Business School to be highly accessible and to make sure that you can really, I say, clear away all the mind trash and anything that's holding you back. Create your rules of engagement to create the right environment and those beliefs and thought patterns, everything you need to succeed. However, if you want to take it to the next level and go even deeper and faster, there are two cool things I'm really excited to offer you. The first is a mindset dimensions profile. So the mindset dimensions profiling is an online assessment that you take. You may have done Myers-Briggs and your DISC profile and these kind of things before. Mindset dimensions is going to help you understand the 7 key dimensions of mindset. It reveals the aspects of your mindset which are essential for creating lasting change at the conscious and unconscious level. These include dimensions such as values, beliefs, emotions, the way you perceive and show up in the world. It impacts everything. You'll take the online assessment and then you will receive a 70-page report detailing exactly how you think, act, and behave, the patterns between these things, what you already have in place that's working for you, where you can start to make improvements. You'll start to discover and reveal your hidden strengths and assets, as well as what improvements you can make to become the best version of yourself in your personal and professional life. So I am super excited for you to get that. It's just so powerful. You will learn to see and understand yourself and appreciate yourself in a whole new way. Plus, I'm going to give you a one-to-one session where we are going to go through your report and I will help you to assess your strengths and how to use them. How can you lean into those and turn them into real assets? I will help you determine those areas of improvement and what you can prioritize to have those biggest breakthroughs. And I'll give you specific tools and tasks to help you kickstart that personal growth. So I'm really going to guide you in understanding that report and putting it into practice in a way that's going to really catapult your success as well. And I'm going to include 2 timeline therapy sessions. Now, timeline therapy is a tool and a practice that I really, really love because it works on clearing your negative emotions so fast and so powerfully and so easily. You don't need to do anything complex. I'll just guide you. Your timeline is like a photo album of your past, present, and future. And by tapping into that, we can start to look at the source of these negative emotions. So things like anger, hurt, guilt, sadness that can hold us back and they don't feel good. And if they're unwarranted, so we're feeling angry or guilty, this is a big one for most of us, we feel guilty when we really shouldn't. It's not our fault. It's not our problem, but we feel guilty anyway. So if we can get rid of these negative emotions that don't serve us, you're going to have much more space for the positive, much more time and energy. There will be much less holding you back. So you can really take back the emotional reins of your life. It allows you to break free from the stubborn, hidden, limiting beliefs and subtly and unconsciously change unhelpful behavior patterns and create new positive affirmations and beliefs so you can really lead a fuller and more enriching life. You get 2 sessions included, and usually that's enough for us to clean up the biggies and really start to transform your life. It's been transformational for me. For example, recently, for the whole morning, I was working on this landing page and the browser closed and I hadn't hit save. So all that content, and if you've put together a landing page, you will know how frustrating and how long it takes to put that together. And I was so proud of it as well. And I came back and it had gone. Now, in the past, in that moment, I would have had to stomp around the house, slam a few doors, call my husband, rant at the phone to him, even though he's got nothing to do with it, and really waste so much time before having to get back to and do it anyway. This time, I was like, oh, damn it, and then got on with it. That anger, that frustration, it just lasted a moment, but it didn't hold me back. It didn't take hold, waste time, pollute my mood. It didn't bring me down. I just got back on with it and I just focused for a moment and I got the landing page done actually rather quickly. And I think the end result was probably better than the first one anyway. So that's just one very simple example of the change it can make for you. But just imagine if you don't have these negative emotions pulling you down, wasting your time, because it, as I said, it doesn't serve you. There's no need for these. If you just don't have it, then there's so much more you can do. And again, it comes back to having this better impact, feeling aligned, feeling proud of all the work that you're doing. It's not about, I say, being positive and happy clappy all of the time. It's about recognizing your emotions and feelings and being more aware of what works for you, what doesn't, and being able to take control of that more, feeling more in control. So we recognize our emotions and we can understand what they're trying to tell us and use that to build our business and move forward. So I am super excited to take you through this process. And if you choose for that VIP upgrade, I'm super excited about that because I think these are 2 such powerful tools that on top of the rest of the work you'll do in the summer business school are going to really be a game changer for you in your business. And if you join before the 28th of June, then you will get the early bird pricing. So the summer business school, it's 3 payments of $75. And the VIP upgrade, it's not an additional, it's including the business school, it's 3 payments of $150. I've tried to make the price as accessible as possible. And where you will be after this process, it will be a very different space. Recently, I guided people through a 40-minute session on visibility confidence, and the transformation they had over that session alone was huge. And when we looked at networking confidence, people went from like 2 out of 10 in terms of how confident they felt networking to 8 out of 10, again, in just a short 40-minute session. So imagine if you can spend the whole summer with me, how you're going to feel by the end of it, what's going to be possible for you. So I am really excited. I hope you will join us. If you want to find out the details, you can go to melittacampbell.com/summer24. And you will then get on the landing page. You'll see more details of exactly what we're going to cover. And you can choose then which level you want to play at, if you're going to join the summer business school or if you want to upgrade to the VIP and get that mindset dimensions profile and the timeline therapy and the one-to-one time with me to go through your profile and really determine what's that mean for you? What are you going to do? How can you make those simple improvements that are going to make the biggest difference for you? So I really hope you will join us for that. Working on your mindset is so, so important. Plus, you'll be part of the Dream Clients Club community. So all the way through, you'll have the support of the group and you can ask questions and feel great all the way through that and learn to appreciate you in a whole new light by the end of the summer business school. So as I say, I hope you will join us. Go to melittacampbell.com/summer24 to do that. Meantime, we still have lots more great episodes coming up for you on the show. We have a new episode every Thursday, so be sure to subscribe so you don't miss out on your weekly dose of inspiration. I'm Melitta Campbell, your business coach and value whisperer, and I look forward to seeing you again next week and maybe in the summer business school too. Bye.